joining BSU, I was very like timid, lacked self-confidence. I just kind of hated everything about myself. And so, I don't know what it was. I don't know who it was. I think it was Chelsea. She actually dragged me to one of the BSU meetings, and from that point forward, I stayed. And as a member of BSU, actually joining BSU was one of the greatest things that ever happened to me. Last year we had our brother and sister. Calm down, calm down. But anyway, last year we had like brother meetings and sister meetings. So like all the guys of the organization would meet up, and then all the girls would meet up or whatever. And we'll also have collab meetings. And in that space, it's basically talking about life in general. So I was, as far as family, school, etc. And so within those meetings, I would say I found myself. There were definitely tear-jerking moments. I'm actually about to cry now, but I can honestly, genuinely say BSU is one of the greatest things that ever happened to me. I would have not pursued the things I am in now. Like I remember those things that I would have not pursued that had not been for BSU giving me that confidence. So yeah. Once again, BSU was like honestly the greatest thing that ever happened to me. So.
Like a place of growth. It's one of the safe places on campus. As you may know, there aren't a lot of organizations for African Americans here on our campus. And it's a place where you can just come and feel comfortable with yourself, feel comfortable with your culture, and learn more about yourself. You can like further develop. And we also offer like a lot of programs and resources which will help you with doing that. So I feel like it's a great place to learn on oneself and also develop like emotionally and spiritually as well as like social.
Alright, I'm back again. Yeah. But okay, so I joined BSU because Monroe, he's right there, he just stood up. He invited me to come to a meeting, July 2013. I remember, because remember I was the new person. Yeah. And I was coming, and I'm like, I'm new, I know. So I started coming, and then I met all these really cool people, and it's just really good to see, for me, to see other black men and women respecting each other, working with each other, and just like having that brother and sisterhood that we all like to talk about, but do we really have it? And when I got to BSU, I kind of got that brother and sisterhood that I wanted, and like, they really bring out the best in you. I mean, you become like a really, even if you think like you're timid or shy, you become a strong leader in this organization. And like anything that you're good at, bring it to the table and like utilize it, because we're welcoming everybody, and this is a great organization, so. BSU for life.
You want me to stop it?
Okay. Join you all this evening. Unfortunately, I am unable to attend due to my internship. Real quick, what Black Student Union means to me, it is a union. At the end of the day, we have the same purpose, and that is for African American students to graduate, and that is essential need on our campus for resources to be provided. So as we are pushing towards graduation, we want to make sure that we are working to hold the institution accountable for providing us resources and providing us services that African American students need and students of color need in general on campus. As we are doing this, we are setting legacies. We are making the pathways easier for the freshman that comes in 3 to 5 years from now. We are creating a family, a support system. If you don't feel like you can receive support from anywhere else on this campus, you can be sure you can receive support from Black Student Union. We also create this safe space, which is where this meeting place is now. In your classrooms, you may be 1 or 2 of the only students of color, or 1 or 2 of the only Black people in the classroom. And at times, depending on where you're coming from, that could be a whole different culture, a whole nother world. So this is a safe space for you to be assured that your voice will be heard. It's also a space where you can not only be looked at as being just Black, but within your intersectionalities. You may not necessarily identify yourself as your number one identity as being Black. It may be you being a woman, or it may be you identifying with your sexual preference, or it may be you identifying as your religion most, and this is where you will be seen for everything that you are, for all your intersectionalities put together. So Black Student Union, it means that we are a legacy. We're creating a way for the freshmen to come in.